Welcome to our Instagram live event. My name is Paul. I'm the founder of this Decentralized web project. Our event is against AI. I'm going to talk about the topic of the day. Let me tell you a little bit about our project. We're building a decentralized patient advertising platform. And the way we achieve this realization is very different than the common understanding. The understanding of people is relates to blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. I'm a technology developer, and I can tell you that this is incorrect. This is wrong, or this is very, very wrong. Blockchain technology has lots of flaws and issues. For example, it has limited number of transactions in size. It has limited level of decentralization with smaller and shrinking number of nodes. It has also limited amount of data for transfers done on a blockchain. So there is a label Web3 which is associated with cryptocurrencies. It's about to mean that blockchains and cryptocurrencies are next generation of internet. So if you're looking at the current generation of internet, for example, we are doing things like sending chat message or getting an email or downloading a video or listening to a podcast or etc. And the amounts of data exchanged in this of our requests on the current internet are measured in hundreds of bytes as minimum, or kilobytes, megabytes, or even gigabytes in the amounts of data. So if we're looking at blockchain technology, it can handle transactions in most often measuring in tens of bytes. So what kind of next generation of internet are we going to have with a technology which can handle transactions measuring in tens of bytes? But because of the virtual value which blockchains and crypto coins and tokens create, because of this virtual value, many people they suspend critical thinking, and they get seduced by this virtual value, and they do not look at the details of a technology and verifying the claims of can some technology do something or not do something. So what we're doing in our project is we still have a blockchain instance, but this blockchain instance plays just a support role in our project. The essence of decentralization, and we are one of the very few projects which are doing through decentralization. The essence of decentralization is direct communication from user to user. So this is the way decentralization can be achieved and should be achieved. And by direct communication from user to user, I mean this communication does not go through a web server or a website. It is direct from user to user. So that's it regarding to the technology side of our project, but like we decided to do a little pivot and generate some revenue by creating a marketplace and a collection of NFTs. NFTs stand for non-fungible token, and most often NFTs currently in existence, they're digital images. What is new, different, and unique about our offer of a marketplace and collection is that our NFTs are based on three-dimensional objects. And to load these three-dimensional objects, we did create a software engine, and this software engine also brings a long list of capabilities. The first capability our 3D engine brings is it allows the 3D NFTs to speak, and the 3D NFTs can speak in one of three different voices. The NFTs, our NFTs, can speak in a male voice or a female voice or a whisper type of voice. And in addition to the voice, these basic three basic voices, we also have flavors of voices, and they can be achieved by varying the speed of the voice. And currently we have three flavors of voices. We have voice spoken in a fast speed, or voice spoken in a slow speed, or voice spoken in a normal speed. And if we take, for example, a male voice that is spoken in a slow speed, then this voice can come as very masculine or the voice of a very old person. On the other hand, if we have the voice like female voice, and this voice is spoken in a fast speed, then this voice can come as like very funny, or as the voice of a little girl. So that's it regarding to the speaking capability. But the next capability which our software engine, 3D software engine, brings is a voice recognition capability. Our 3D NFTs can recognize commands, and initially when they're loaded in a screen on a computer, our 3D engine starts animating them and moving them around the screen in a random way. So user can command this 3D NFT, which keeps moving around, to stop moving, and then the 3D NFT is going to stop moving. You can command the 3D NFT then to start moving, and then it is going to start moving again. You can command the 3D NFT to move left, move right, move up, move down, rotate, and then the 3D NFT is going to follow the command and move left, move right, up, down, or start rotating. So that's it regarding to the voice recognition capability, but the next capability is also very unique and interesting. The 3D NFT is going to be outfitted with a basic artificial intelligence capability. Wow, really, wow. So the 3D NFT can, you can ask the 3D NFT, what is your name? And then the 3D NFT is going to respond with their name. You can ask the 3D NFT to who are you, and then the 3D NFT is going to tell you in few sentences who they are. Then you can ask the 3D NFT to describe something, for example, describe Web3 or describe decentralization or describe Russia. And then the 3D NFT is going to describe in a few sentences about Web3 or decentralization or the country called Russia. So that's it regarding to the basic artificial intelligence capability, but the next capability is also interesting. It is the last current capability which we're outfitting our 3D NFTs, and they're going to have the capability of stereoscopics. And stereoscopics mean that like part of the 3D object is going to be displayed in red or reddish color, and part of the object is going to be displayed in blue or bluish color. Then you, the user, can request to get glasses from us, and as you when you receive these glasses, you can see that one lens of these glasses is red, and the other lens of these glasses is blue. So when you put these glasses on, and like when you look at 3D NFT, which has been projected in a stereoscopic way, then you can see the 3D NFT coming out of the flat two-dimensional screen, and you can see the 3D NFT in 3 dimensions. So that's a very unique and interesting capability, and it is the last capability that we are outfitting to our 3D NFTs. So I did mention that we have also marketplace, and our marketplace is also unique and special. So if we compare it with ordinary marketplaces are geared mainly towards having collections of two-dimensional images like JPEGs, PNGs, GIFs, or etc. And our marketplace is geared specifically towards three-dimensional objects. It has our 3D software engine, which engine can load and animate and bring those long list of capabilities to our 3D NFTs. But what is also unique, special, and interesting about our marketplace is that we also, as I mentioned, have our own blockchain instance, and all of them, our 3D NFTs are going to be deployed on our own blockchain instance. In this way, like, we do not charge like contract creation, NFT smart contract creation fees from users, and we also do not charge gas fees or transfers of the NFT from one user to another. In addition to this, like ordinary marketplaces, when they have a creator coming to their marketplaces and wanting to list their collection on an ordinary NFT marketplace, the creator has to choose a specific crypto coin with which their NFTs are going to be traded, bought or sold. Compare this with our 3D NFT marketplace, and on our 3D NFT marketplace we have our own blockchain instance, and it allows us to detach from a specific crypto coin and offer the users choice to buy and then receive proceedings from sale in 4 different crypto coins. Basically, users who are coming to our marketplace can buy our NFTs with Solana Sol or Avalanche AVAX or Polygon Matic or KuCoin KCS. These are the current 4 current crypto coins which we are using for buying and then selling on our 3D NFT marketplace. But the next capability is that in addition to cryptocurrencies, we allow our users to buy crypto, to buy 3D NFTs directly with fiat currency. At the point of registration on our marketplace, basically, let's backtrack also a little bit back, and users who are coming to our 3D NFT marketplace can see all of the 3D NFTs and all of the collections and items on the website. But when they decide to buy a 3D NFT and click on one of these 3D NFTs, then they're given like they have to go through the process of registration. And during the process of registration, users, they have to put their name, date of birth, address, country, and when they put the country, then basically we have 2 groups of countries. The first group of countries, it allow buying and selling 3D NFT with fiat currency and cryptocurrencies. So there are 2 capabilities for the first group of countries. And the second group of countries, the users from this second group of countries, they can buy and sell 3D NFTs only with cryptocurrencies. That's unique, special, and interesting about the 3D NFTs. So the next capability which we allow users to have is that basically they so basically our marketplace and our crypto collections of 3D NFTs are going to be adding and inviting creators to come and place their creations of 3-dimensional objects on our marketplace. But enough talking about our marketplace. Let's come back to the our marketing, and basically we success of our project and the success of every other project, business or startups, depends on marketing. It depends on the project or the business going out and um, putting a word about what they create. And we do our marketing by posting on a very long list of social networks. And the list of social networks, it includes Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Reddit, and Discord, and TikTok. From this very, very long list, we have focus and like we are putting attention to three main social networks. We're giving very like total attention to Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram. We are aiming to build a community, and we are inviting you to come and join our community. To make it interesting for you to come and stay on our community, we organize educational events like today. And today is Sunday, and the channel is Instagram Live. As you know, Instagram Live video and audio channel. But we have an event on the same topic, and it happens every week on Saturdays. And it happens on Twitter Space channel. And as you know, Twitter Space is audio only channel. Basically, we start talking about a topic on Saturday on Twitter Space, and then we repeat some of the things said in the previous day, but we are adding new things to the topic of the educational event. So that's it regarding to our recurring weekly, every week educational events. We started these events about maybe 9 or 10 months ago, and the topic of our event, which happened only on Twitter Space, was what is blockchain. The topic of our second event, which happened on both Twitter Space and Instagram Live, was what is a smart contract. Some of the topics of the following events were applying astrology into cryptocurrency trading, decentralized finance destined to implode, central bank digital currency versus ordinary crypto, confrontation is looming. Big crashes in crypto, Terra, Luna, FTX, and Celsius. In the end of 2022, we had 2022 reviewing crypto. In the beginning of 2023, we had predictions for crypto in 2023. We had events about artificial intelligence, like current state of artificial intelligence, and like the path towards artificial general intelligence. We had an event about does AI, artificial intelligence needs blockchains. We had an event about sentient or conscious AI. How close are we to it? We had an event about decentralization as well. Decentralization engines, blockchains as a decentralization engine, and other decentralization engine implementations. We had an event about essence of decentralization, direct communication, and ways to achieve it. So that's it regarding to our recurring weekly events, which happen Saturdays on Twitter Space and Sundays on Instagram Live. But we have also recurring weekly events which happen which happens every Thursday. And one Thursday we have a general Ask Me Anything session, and we cover topics about Web3, decentralization, crypto market, like sentiment of cryptocurrencies, um, decentralization, NFTs, and etc. And the following Thursday, we have a meeting session, but this meeting session is focused specifically on NFTs. And it is focused on NFTs because of our upcoming release and our creations of 3D NFTs and marketplace. So that's it regarding to our project. Let's come back to the topic of today. And the topic of today is about juggling for power, to be or not to be, for and against AI. This conversation and this topic of today was inspired by my participation in a conference, and the conference was organized by a group in UK, and this group was like um, composed by people with a stake in like development and use of artificial intelligence. The topic of the conference was AI in 2028. What AI is going to achieve and going to become in 5 years. And like I was just a listener in this conference, but like there were a very long list of speakers, and each of these speakers they have their own unique opinion. But if I group the opinions, basically we got the forming of two different camps, and one of the camps of like people who have stakes and gave their opinion about AI. They were basically for AI, and they were to be. They wanted the AI to be. So this group was composed by technology developers and marketers who started using AI, and like promoters, like people who had blogs, and like they were making posting articles and making presentations about AI. But like there was actually a second group, and the second group, the second camp was like for AI not to be, and they were against AI, and like they were actually composed by people who they like are either policy holders, or they're journalists, or they're like representing organizations which have concerns against the use of AI. And like basically during the presentation, like these two different camps, they shared some common ground, and the common ground between two different camps was that like they did agree, and I do agree with them as well that AI is going to bring lots of benefits. Basically, AI is going to do some things which like ordinary people do not want to do, or like AI is going to automate the creation of goods and services, and they're going to be created and offered without the participation of humans. So this is regarding to the benefits, but like both camps, both different camps, like did share the common grounds that probably some rules they, they have to be placed on artificial intelligence so that it like is still under our human control, and it does not escape control and become harmful, or like going to the extreme to the start like exterminating human beings, because it does not need human beings anymore, just like it was depicted in science fiction movies like Terminator series. And so like if we are going back in history, if we are going back like like maybe billions of years in the like history of our planet Earth, then we can like we can think of this history as like having moments in history with dominant species. And for example, in the beginning of like the development of cellular organism, starting from first amoeba organism, which had a single cell, and it started multiplying and becoming like evolving into multicellular organisms. So like this organism started evolving, and at some point, like maybe about hundreds of millions of years ago, dominant species on the planets were plants. But then, like there was emergence of animals which were mobile, like the plants are not mobile, and like the animals came to dominate the planet. And if we're looking at the period between, let's say, 200 million years ago to about 65 million years ago, we had the period of dinosaurs as being the dominant species on the planet. And like but something happened around 65 million years ago, and what happened, according to the scientists and geologists, is that an asteroid did hit the Earth in the Yucatan Peninsula, and it did trigger mass extinction event. So the dinosaurs, which were then the dominant species, they went into extinction, and then mammals came to like become the dominant group of species, and out of this group of mammals, monkeys and then humans, they evolved as the dominant species on our planet. The current dominant species on our planets are the human beings, but we we're on the verge, and we're at the point of creating of other species, and these species are not natural creation, but they're our own human creation. And like this new type of which has maybe having artificial life and sentience, become conscious and think uh, like this new kind of thing which could become sentient. There's a possibility that it could become dominant species because it is computing like faster. It could like gather information also very fast. It can like do self-powering through like using the power of sun or different ways of like powering, and basically like it could become something which exceeds in capability the human beings, and like stop serving the human beings, and like become a new species, and like start moving on a confrontation path with the humans. So we're at this point of the creation, and we have, I believe, to think hard, and like each one of us as a human being, it has probably their say into like what shall we do with this new and artificial creation of humans, and um, like what shall we rules and constraints of this new and upcoming creation. So that's why like different groups and organizations, they started saying what we as humans have to do with AI. Our project, Decentralized Web, has also stake into this because we are going to include AI capability in our uh, like 3D NFT projects. So we have our own say and our own opinion about this, and like we're also juggling for power, and juggling to be heard on our like our stake and our say about artificial intelligence. So basically, in my own opinion, it is too early to label AI as sentient, and we did talk about this in detail in our presentation the previous week about sentient or conscious AI. But I think like AI is going to start moving and like replacing people in like doing specific tasks. Um, like as I mentioned in the previous presentations, probably the first group of people who started and embracing AI was marketers and promoters. And these marketers and promoters, they're using AI for content creation, and like with this like small group of marketers who are using AI. We have the rest of the marketers having their services no longer needed by like businesses and organizations who were previously using content creator for marketing of goods and services in uh, businesses. So like we are going to have acceleration in the group of like marketers who have become like underemployed or unemployed because of the other group of marketers who started using AI and generate lots of content very easily. But like the second group of like people who like are going to start and they started losing their jobs is the group of image creators and graphics designers. This group of people they were creating images and like graphics for businesses on request. And so what is happening is AI did enter this area, and like it's become very easy for people to type a prompt in text, maybe with one or several sentences, and then the AI is generating an image or multiple images based on this like request in words, and like this user or business which did request these images, they could use these images without the need of hiring of like graphics designer or image creator. So this is the second group of people who started losing their jobs, and this job loss is going to accelerate in the upcoming future. The third group of people who are going to start and started losing their jobs is the group of drivers, and these drivers are either like taxi cab drivers, delivery drivers, like construction drivers, or like transportation drivers. So like we are having cars and like buses and trucks outfitted with artificial intelligence, like self-driving artificial intelligence. And like this self-driving AI started to and is going to replace lots of drivers. So that's the third group of people, but like the next group of people who are going to be probably replaced is the group of journalists and like people who bring newscasters. So I did read an article about like technology companies like Google going to the like big media companies, and offering these media companies to do content generation and news creation for them, for these media companies. Big and important media companies, they rejected this offer. And in addition to this, like as we are witnessing in New York Times, they started pursuing creators of artificial intelligence products and services about the use of content which had been created by these media companies. They started suing AI creator companies for the uh, use of content, their previously generated content in the uh, creating and tuning of models of artificial intelligence. Um, but smaller newscasters and smaller news outlets, they could be having like um, news generated entirely by artificial intelligence, and this artificial intelligence is going to gather different different inputs and then put news for the rest of the people and for their users of these news outlets. Uh, so that's the probably upcoming thing and possibility for AI to take lots of jobs. And So then the question comes we probably with some stakes and we who are juggling for power can agree that AI is going to bring benefits. But the question that we have to ask ourselves is are these benefits are going to be widely shared between people? And what we're witnessing currently is that most of the leading edge of AI products and services and development and advancement in AI is done by private companies. We have the example of ChatGPT product, and it has been created by a company called OpenAI, and the big company which has lots of stake in OpenAI is Microsoft. We have also the example of Google, who have their own AI research, and this AI research is basically not open, and it is not available to public as a separate product, but it's not as part of the suite of Google products. We did witness that web search is some of the web search it is assisted by AI, and it started giving results based on artificial intelligence search. But we have the example, another big example of Facebook Meta, which they did decide to open source their models for artificial intelligence, and it is probably going to forge a new path in the artificial intelligence creation because by having open sourced products, then we are having lots of people involved into research, development, and advancement in this technology. Basically, we are going to have a second path, and this path has the capability and potential to put aside the closed source creations, and this path has the potential to become the dominant path by having open sourced AI and people relying on open source AI. By having open sourced AI, it is it is going to be easier to control AI, and it is going to become easier because there are lots of developers and lots of people involved into the open source AI movement. So that's a new and positive thing, and I believe by having open source AI, this is going to reduce the need to place excessive rules and regulations on AI. But coming back to rules and regulations, rules and regulations, they are done by politicians, and politicians, they create laws, and these laws, they could put restrictions, and they could create rules for how AI is going to be used as a product or a service. But if we're looking at laws and rules and regulations, they're specific from country to country. And we could be having one country with strict and specific rules and regulations, and the AI which is going to be in use in this country is going to have to comply with the rules and restrictions placed on by laws and regulations on AI. But there could be other groups of countries which they have very relaxed rules and regulations regarding AI, and we could be having the countries which have also very little restrictions for the creations of use of artificial intelligence. In the future, probably we're going to witness development of artificial intelligence in the different countries, and the development is going to be flavored by the rules and regulations placed on the development and use of AI in the specific countries. So we could be witnessing of what is going to happen in a country which place very strict restrictions in AI, and also we are going to witness what is going to happen in countries which have very little restrictions for creations and use of AI. Maybe some of these countries could represent the groups of underdeveloped countries, and or developing countries. We could be having developing countries in probably both groups, with strict restrictions and with very relaxed restrictions placed on AI. But we could be having very advanced and powerful countries also in both camps of having severe restrictions on AI and having very little and very relaxed restrictions on AI. So the judgment is going to be in the near future of what we are going to witness, but we are at the point of creating and rapid advances in AI, and at the point of placing rules and regulations on AI as well. With this said, I'm going to wrap up our event. I'd like to invite you to come and join our community if you did not come and join this community. And you can find the social networks that we're posting on different, like on our website. And the name of our website is decentralizedweb.org. Decentralized and web, there are two words, they're all together. Decentralizedweb.org. On the bottom of every page, you can see the icons of the social networks that we're posting on. You can click on one or more of these icons, and you can become a follower, or you can become a member of the group of a specific social network. With this said, thank you for coming. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, and goodbye.